Before the video starts, here are a couple clips that I filmed on October 24th when I was at the barn after my lesson. I didn't end up filming anything before my lesson because it ended up being that there was construction going on and it was really loud and I didn't really have time to, but it's currently after my lesson, hanging out with Oliver in his stall and grooming him. See, what I was going to do for Halloween was I was going to put on riding clothes and go to school. Yeah, I know. I do it every single year. No. It's on the mounting blocks. Oh, goodness. Why are we running? You know, I came into this tonight with the intention...
Oh, I'm not going in then.
What? I came into tonight with the intention of filming myself grooming and packing up, and then I forgot about it.
What?
I have a YouTube thing, so I was gonna, make a video. So now I have one. And I've had it for a while, and I've done collaboration with Alexia because I made her one. I helped her make one.
I don't like how. I don't use it though.
I know you don't.
I watched your video.
All my hard work is dead.
No, I made post.
Yeah, twice.
Yeah.
And and one of them was a collaboration with me because I edited it.
If you see my life now, there's literally no room in my.
It was also in the summer, so we had more time.
You could do summer. You could do a summer channel.
Just do the summer.
No, wait.
Oh.
I continuously drop it. Okay. You were saying about the big horse, like Lily Bobby, and hard to control.
I found all of her hard to control. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Sorry. I knew when I'm nervous. I'm always nervous. Okay. So, Steve.
Breathe.
Bob, yes. He can be sometimes, but I will not.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go, guys.
Okay. Bye, Izzy.
Wait, so what do you mean?
That's fine, no,
Who's the
but,
minion?
I'll be back there.
We'll be back there together.
I don't own yellow, so I don't know how this is gonna work.
You're a minion?
I don't own anything yellow.
You should be a minion.
If I can find actually I do have a yellow shirt. Maybe I'll be a minion.
I don't own anything
Blue
yellow.
pants.
I'll just go
Yellow
across.
shirt, minion. I have blue pants.
Yeah.
Oh, this is perfect.
I do
I'm gonna
too.
be a minion.
I'll try to
You
find
can-
yellow. Thrift store, here we come.
Those
Okay. I'm going back now because I have to go put this bucket back. Bye.
Hey guys, it's Abby and welcome back to my channel. I am really behind on videos if you haven't already noticed. It is currently, I think it's November 4th and I'm filming a lesson review for October, what day was it? October 24th. So I'm behind by a lot, so I have 2 lesson reviews to film, and I need to clean my boots before I go to the Rural Agricultural Fair tomorrow. So, let's get into the first lesson review, shall we? So, for this lesson, I rode Oliver, because Haley wanted us to try different horses from the last week. So I rode Oliver. I have ridden Oliver in the past, so like it wasn't going to be huge shock because I had ridden him before, but usually somebody else in my group rides him and she adores him, so none of us really get the chance to ride him because, you know, she's protective over him like I am over Major, but I ride other horses than Major sometimes too. So then we packed up as we normally did. So the horses that we used were, let me think, so we used Oliver, we used Chase, we used Opie, and we used Cooper. So we usually use Chase and Oliver were the 2 regulars, and then Opie and Chase are horses that we don't normally use in our lesson. So we tagged up, and then we started in the outdoor arena, and we all walked after getting on, and then we started by trotting individually so that everyone could get used to how their horses like control and everything like that, because Opie has never been ridden by anyone in my group before, so his rider didn't know what to expect from him. Chase has been ridden by the rider that rode him, Cooper has been ridden by the rider that rode him, and Oliver has been ridden by me before, so we were just basically, you know, refiguring the horse out, making sure we knew all of their little buttons and how they worked and how to slow them down, speed them up, and what they were like. So I held a crop on Oliver, which I didn't do last time I rode him, but the person that rides him in my group normally has been doing that on him, and the instructor wanted me to do that on him, so I did. So after we walked and trotted individually, we did it as a group, which went okay. Oliver was trying to catch up to Chase, who was in front of us. But he was pretty good, and he listened for the most part. When I was asking him to slow down, we did have a little bit of trouble when we were like going down to center line or whatever. He wanted to like cut it early so that he could follow Chase instead of going all the way and, you know, doing it right. So that was fun, and he didn't really want to listen to me because he's like, oh, she hasn't ridden me in a while. She probably doesn't know my new tricks. So yeah. So he tried to pull a couple little ones on me, like following Chase. And I do have videos for this lesson because my dad, Granny and Papa came and watched that one. My first canter with Oliver, it's pretty rough. I had my first canter ever on Oliver, and I had him, I've cantered him once. I had cantered him once since then, and then I cantered him this day. Didn't go very great. Oliver started turning his head to the outside, and I couldn't get it back in. It was kind of just embarrassing. I had to hold him, and then Hillary had to help us recollect ourselves, and then we had to go back up to the wall, and we just did a walked canter transition, which is actually on video, and I'm happy about it because I think it looks pretty good. And then yeah, after that one little incident, that canter that we did from walk to canter, it went really well, and he listened really well during the downwards transition, and sometimes he has trouble in those. And then when we went the other way, he was really good too, and we did that transition. We did a trot to canter transition, and he was still fine. Let's see, what else did we do? We did 10-meter circles on the center line, so the 4 of us would go on the center line, and every other would turn a different way and do a 10-meter circle. And Oliver was pretty good with that. He's pretty bendy, so circles are easy for him. He's pretty agile. He's one of the younger horses at the barn. He's not the youngest. That would be Opie, but he's on the younger side. And then we went inside because it was starting to get cold outside. And inside we worked on leg yields. And leg yields are really easy on Oliver. He basically just floats and does them so easy. When I've done them before in the past on Major's pretty tight, so it kind of, I think it's harder for him to flex and be able to do the leg yield properly. But Oliver, he bends so gracefully, and it's really comfy too. And as soon as we started doing leg yields, he listened better, so I think he probably likes leg yields because he immediately was like, okay, I like this, I'll listen to what you're asking me to do now, which was great. I think we did one more canter inside, and then we ran out of time, and the other group was already invading the arena. I then thought that I was going back to Major next week because we were supposed to do our Western Canada Rider flat test, But in the next lesson review, you'll see what happened. So I'm going to put the videos from my lesson on all over here, and I hope you guys enjoyed this first lesson review out of 2 that are going to come out on the same day. Bye!